to start an OnlyFans. Was that a year later or 2 years later?
I started an OnlyFans. I had a free page from December 2019.
Start an OnlyFans. Was that a year later or 2 years later?
I started an OnlyFans. I had a free page from December 2019, which was right at the end of 2019, and then I started my page, which is the other page I have, at the end of March 2020.
Oh, so how did you get the, like, obviously being that low? How did you build that confidence?
Pick yourself back up again.
I always had like confidence in my body. Like I knew I had, like, I don't want to say like necessarily like I knew I had a nice body, blah blah blah, but I knew I had a body that wasn't too bad. I was confident in my body, exactly.
Which is nothing wrong with that.
At the end of 2017, I started my Patreon. I started doing like normal photos where I was like fully clothed, that kind of thing. Like,
is that how your Patreon started? Was it started because of that?
Like I could probably find some photos at some point at the end of the podcast where I had like denim shorts on and like a crop top and stuff like that, and that's how I started. Mm-hmm. But then it kind of got like more and more and more like
towards a more explicit
exactly end. Yeah, exactly. And then as the comments got more positive, I kind of felt more positive myself. Mm-hmm. But I've always been like body positive. Like I've never been afraid of showing my body.
Do you feel like that's become a more empowering thing for you, like doing the whole OnlyFans, Patreon, that kind of stuff, where people like actually will probably give you more?
Does that help your body image or make you feel more insecure because you know people are like not judging you, but looking at you?
For example, someone leaves. Oh my god, my bra strap. Okay, so if someone leaves like.
For the ping on that. I don't know if anyone heard that.
If someone leaves like a bad comment, I kind of read it, and after a second, I'm just like, you know what? Like, you're the one comment out of thousands that is negative. Like, I'm just gonna ignore you. But I think
is that people that are even like subbed as well?
Yeah, but I think like
you fell off, not as good as it used to be.
Like, I'd get DMs from people who like don't like my content and stuff, and I'm just like, okay, but so many people are saying positive things about it, so like I'm just gonna ignore.
It's so easy to focus on the negatives. Exactly. So easy.
But I think one thing that helped me so much is my mum. Like, obviously, I don't know my dad, but like my mum was so supportive of everything that I ever did. So like if I was like to my mum, oh, I'm gonna do this, she was always just like, yeah, go for it, you know. Like, so I think having a family who supports you whatever you do is really helpful.
Yeah, were you scared of like outside opinions about like when you first started, like from maybe family and school or even like people you don't know?
I actually had this when I first started YouTube. This is actually a funny story. My mum, and she lived in Essex, and I lived with her at the time. No, I didn't live with her at the time. I lived with someone else. And then when I went round there one time, my mum's neighbour, she'd steal things from people's like skips and stuff outside the house and sell it on like eBay and stuff. So
well, we know the kind of person.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to call it. Like specifically,
a thief.
Yeah, exactly. Like she'd take things,
a thieving bastard.
Yeah, she'd take things that didn't belong to her and she'd sell them on eBay. At one time, like when I first started YouTube, I think my first ever month of YouTube I made like £60 or something, and I was like, oh yeah, like I'm looking forward to it. Like I made £60, and she was just like, that's so stupid. Like I found one thing from a skip, I sold it on eBay, I made £60. You're never gonna get anywhere.
I thought she said.
I was just like, one, you literally have saggy tits and you're like 35.
Oh God!
Like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, are you serious?
I was kicking off.
And then I started an argument with her, and she went into my mum's kitchen at my mum's house that I used to live at. I didn't live there anymore. And she like grabbed me by the throat and tried to threaten me, and I was like, are you actually kidding me?
How old were you here?
I think I was probably 16.
You've had a wild ride, haven't you, coming up?
Oh my God.
Pun not intended. Sorry.
But I was just like, and now she's like trying to befriend me on Facebook, and I'm just like, fuck off.
Befriend you on Facebook?
Like
friend me. Just skip back and Nick.
She's like trying to send like me friend requests on Facebook, and I'm just like, fuck off.
I thought you were going to say she was going to steal your AdSense payment that came from YouTube. I thought that's what you were going to say.
Selling on eBay.
No, but you should put the letters. It's just like, that'll be for me.